All right, I have something I think you guys are gonna like. I love it.
Point two.
All right, I have a question for you guys. Raise your hand if you like candy. Get out of here. I don't believe you.
I like candy.
I'm gonna ask your
Do you
family.
like candy?
Does McKenna like candy?
I like candy.
She's holding back. All right,
She
well,
likes cold candy.
based on this, I may have a theory I'll share with you later after this
Yeah.
lesson.
Kind of cool.
All right, well, I have candy with me today. They all looked. That was cool.
Is it caramel corn or whatever it is?
It's candy that you've all had before. And I thought you might like some. Now, I'm not usually one to pass out candy, so this must be a really good
It's
lesson.
a nice
Okay.
circled rainbow colored candy.
Right. So, if you want any of this candy right now, I need you to do me a favor and write down the center aisle here. I need you to make a line right now. Go ahead and make a line, and I'll pass that candy out. Kind of snotty about stuff, right? And you know what? Do you know what Jesus said? And I have to tell you, I'm really sorry. I just want to make sure I say this right. And this is what Jesus said to them. He said, if anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last and the servant of all. Okay? So, you know, being first in line is fine. Being last in line is fine. But you know what Jesus says is that we need to try to look out for what others need first before we think about what we need or what we want. And that's what's most important, because somebody else may need something more than we do. And if we can just put ourselves aside and wait, that we may be a blessing for somebody else who may really need something. Okay, so let's remember that. Like, if you're at school and the teacher has something that she needs you to line up for, she has something special that she wants to give out, it's really good manners. And Jesus really likes it if you can be the one to say, you know what, Johnny, you go ahead first. Or Susie, I'll wait until you go, okay? So let's remember that. If we can be a servant, that's very pleasing to the Lord. And He may have a special blessing for other people because of you, and because of that, He will bless you as well. That makes Him really happy, okay? Let's pray. Father, thank you for these children and for the blessing that they are. And we know that growing up and learning how to be a servant is really hard sometimes. And even as grown-ups, I admit myself that sometimes it's really hard to think about others before we think about ourselves. So please, Lord, forgive us for those times when we don't remember others and we only think about ourselves and we're selfish. Help us to remember to be a servant and to let others be blessed through us by you. In Jesus' name, amen.